Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Ecuador and they take on Congo DR. The opposition starting 11.
Well, they're using the same shape, so this comes down to who plays it better and who gets better support to their front striker. It should be a good tactical battle.
It's an opportunity! And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
On to Wan-Bissaka. Not the pass he had in mind.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
And support available. To square the game! And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here!
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Paez. Gonzalo Plata. In a decent position. And still looking to get the shot away. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Elia. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Good idea. Well, far too much on that particular cross. Edo Kayembe. Chances on. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Mbemba. Tuanzebe. On to Kayembe. Here's Wan-Bissaka. A good-looking attack. And it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Plata. Valencia. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way. Paez. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Pacho. Nicely constructed. Well, that one has promise. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. He has teammates around him. Franco. And he read it well defensively. Edo Kayembe. he could have made that decision from up here on the gantry. Yohan Wissa. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Franco. Oh, in with a chance! Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, I'm not sure how he's missed the target from there. That's a poor effort.
Mutusami. Good distribution. And a good-looking ball. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Might be onto something. But timely defending when it mattered. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Options in the middle. And what a save! It looked as though that header was going in.
That was pure reflexes from the keeper. What a stop!
Masuaku. Attacking with vigour. And there's the feed into the box. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. Takes the shot. Oh, that's a fine save. Time really is of the essence. He's driven in the corner. Well, he was under a bit of pressure, but he'll feel he should have done a bit better with the header. Ener Valencia. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it did look promising for a bit. Franco. Can he find the net? Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. That is how to keep it out of the net.
That really is a good block.
Masuaku. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. By very much. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, they had to work hard for it today. Very little to split between the teams over the 90 minutes. And they had to be quite resilient at times. They've come through that now and will certainly fancy their chances in the next round.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Hello and welcome to an evening that needs a bit of cheering up. And what better way than with the game we're about to see. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And all the focus here is on the round of 16 of the Cup. It's Morocco facing Senegal. Raheem. Plenty of space to attack now. And always too high. It looked a good chance, but he couldn't keep it down. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Moving the ball forward. What can they do with this? Now it needs a good ball in. Chance to move ahead. It's not away yet. Out it goes. Corner coming. Hakimi. Sofian Amrabat. Delivered towards the back stick. Well watched by the goalkeeper. Read the flight nicely. No sign of stopping yet. For the lead here.
That was a chance to open the scoring. Yeah, the build-up deserved a better finish, really. Sarr. Matar.
Oh, should score! You can feel the frustration after that. Possibly should have hit the target. Well, this is looking good. This is an excellent run. Well, that's how to keep it under pressure. And it's held on to comfortably. Play continues as the ref lets that go. And played to the front stick. But the keeper had watched it all the way. Hakimi. Edging ever closer to goal here. Raheem. Oh, chance here. Holds it steady, no worries there.
Well, those stats aren't great reading, are they? Neither side is playing with any fluency so far, and as a result, we've seen a pretty dull game. It has to get better.
Cross into the area. And it's not the best of clearances. Well, a bit of a disappointing end to the attack. Counter-attack coming, away they go. This has to be! It's in! 1-0! And that could change the shape of the game.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Nice rhythm to the passing here. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost it. Well, here we go, time for the transition. It's a corner, and possibly the chance to go further in front. It's put into the middle. And that is where the attack will end. Really quick tempo to this move.
Well, when they pass it like this, they're not easy to play against, that's for sure.
I'm afraid that's careless. It's the shot! And it's not missed by that much.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
Allowed to go a long way with this. Into the area it goes. And that was mightily close to scoring.
Well, what a good cross that was. He just couldn't keep it under the crossbar. Good effort, though.
He's drifting into a useful position here. Diop.
here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
Allowed to go a long way with this. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. No chances taken. They'll put it behind for a corner. Corner kick played in. No danger from that one. Pressure on. It'll be another corner. Over it comes. Well, that's a really terrific claim under a fair bit of pressure. Sarr. Pap Gay. Keeping the ball really nicely here.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Gay. Mane. Surely now. He's glanced at the pitch there, but only himself to blame, really. Mane. Possession changes hands. Gay. Making decent progress here. This could be. Oh, gets behind it and crucially turns it out of the danger zone. Really good pass. And the keeper more than ready for it. Quick thinking there. 5 minutes to go. A lot of room here, it's promising. That hasn't got far. Could be setting something now. And that's a really good claim of the ball. This is looking good. What next? Well-timed tackle and over the line. Ball one, well read.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Big chance. And that's a fine save to deny a proper chance. Diatta. Jackson. Played in for Mane. And the full-time whistle is greeted by cheers from the home supporters who've seen their team go through.
Yes, and thoroughly deserved, you have to say. Thought they controlled large parts of the game, they created enough chances, and if they can continue to replicate performances like this, they have to fancy their chances going forward.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready with all her tactical observations, Sue Smith. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Saudi Arabia, and they take on Egypt. And the starting 11 for Egypt.
It's a 4-5-1. The midfield will be crowded and they'll be looking to win the battle in there. It's essential they don't sit too deep and the midfielders advance to support the lone striker.
Oh, not clear just yet. Plenty of support here. In position. And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Firasal Birekan. Wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
He's clearly up for this game, but just got that challenge all wrong. He'll have to be careful now.
And deep into the penalty area. Untidy in possession. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
And look at this! On a solid piece of goalkeeping. Promising attack, this. And perfectly positioned. It's there for him! And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. This looks promising out wide. Oh, managing to beat him. And delivered into the box. Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
Wow, how did he save that? It was so close to him. That's world-class goalkeeping.
Trezeguet. Rabia. Mo Salah. This is looking good.
Yeah, knocking it around with real purpose, aren't they?
Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. On to Trezeguet. Rabia. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Albirekan. Nice looking pass. Oh, that's fine defensive play. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
It's not a bad ball. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. Hani. Salah. Delivery from Salah here. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Now what can they do from here? Is this the moment? Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Able to create room here. That's a nice looking ball. But he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Danger here as he runs at them. In towards Salah. Oh, terrific save! Credit to them for winning it back. Trezeguet. And look at this! Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Oh, he looks threatening. Salah! And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, here's the replay, and he does really well. He takes his man on with ease. And then it's really good centre-forward play, isn't it? Holds off the defender who's putting a lot of pressure on him, and then he just keeps his cool to finish well.
Well, nicely cut out. Good-looking cross. Well, defensive resilience there. Well, they could break at pace. And it's Salah with the cross. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Danger building. Really good build-up, but no end product. Trezeguet. Now Mo Salah. And options in the centre. To put them in front. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Mohamed Hani. And Salah! A smart stop here. Marmoush. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. That's a high-quality pass. Oh, what a save to stop that counter-attack in its tracks.
Yeah, love how quickly they go from back to front. They just couldn't make it count.
How can they nudge in front late on here? And whipped into the box. And no luck keeping possession. Oh, that's splendid play. Can they forge ahead? Oh, and the chance goes begging. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Salah. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. And a useful cross. Rabia. And we will have just one additional minute. That's how to put in a challenge. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And they grab the lead late on. And the cross into the middle. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Al-Dossari. Good angle for the cross. The delivery. And really it had to be further away from the keeper. And credit due, a good intervention. Intelligent ball. Must take the lead here. A strong hand on the ball. Oh, pushed onto the woodwork. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Ziza. And options in the centre. Decisive ball. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Omar Marmoush. Danger building. Karim Hafez. The defender doing his job. Good-looking move. Decent-looking pass. Can he do it? And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, if watch this again. It's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, there's going to be some tired legs tonight. It was a real even contest, certainly over the 90 minutes. But they just had that extra little bit of quality when it mattered most.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Qatar, and they take on Colombia.
Yeah, they've gone for 4 at the back, 2 midfielders protecting the back line, and then 4 forwards, which should make this exciting to watch. The number 10, I'm sure, is going to be looking for pockets of space to get into, to create for the 3 forwards.
The delivery. A powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Mojica. Showing fine vision. And he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Well, no luck keeping possession. He doesn't have to do it on his own. Played into the centre. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Mojica. Now with Lerma. Two players waiting in the middle and firing it towards goal on the volley. Could have gone in.
Well, he watches the ball all the way, connects with it perfectly, but just can't find the accuracy. It's a great effort, though.
John Arias. Speculative effort. Nicely saved. Can he find the right pass? This could level it. Oh no, it's gone a-begging.
Well, you've got to be composed and put that away. You're not going to get many chances easier than that to equalise.
And tidily played.
Yeah, the ball in behind was the right option for me.
Ali. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, strong play here. Can they carve out a chance? It needs an accurate cross. Well, no real threat there. It was played right into the keeper's gloves. Luis Javier Suarez. And the through ball. Real chance. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, we can see it again now, and it's all about that give and go to break down the defensive line. But it's poor from the keeper. Got caught out way too easily. That's a costly error, that.
Akram Afif. Intercepting it intelligently. Can he get one back? Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, but you have to praise his reflexes.
Well, it's one pass after another.
Yeah, you can see they're just trying to draw them out. The back line just needs to hold firm.
Oh, could get back into it. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Early ball in. Not raised for offside. Akram Afif. And the keeper did well to get there first. Jefferson Lerma. Mojica. And Diaz has it. Now good run and good ball control. Fine cross into the middle. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Afif. Is it the perfect pass? And really didn't miss by much, did he?
Well, he watches the ball all the way, connects with it perfectly, but just can't find the accuracy. It's a great effort, though.
Rios. Well, showing really good width here. Can he deliver? Oh, really close, just over the top. Looking to get back into it.
Yeah, they've just got to take their chances, haven't they?
Well, possibilities inside the box. And very nicely positioned to win it back. John Arias. And whipped into the box. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well. And he's making that clear to the assistant.
That's a good-looking pass. Karim Boudiaf. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Ahmed. Nice looking pass. Opportunity. Well, I'll tell you what, he didn't miss by an awful lot. John Arias. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, they deserve to go through, didn't they? With a better side throughout, they look dangerous going forward and they work so hard defensively. Overall, it's a really good team performance.
And I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Yeah, he was one of the standouts for me. Sets the bar so high and demands more from his teammates on a regular basis. Thoroughly deserved the result.